from the director of Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Adam and Barbara are ghosts.
What's the good of being a ghost if you can't frighten people away?
In 1989, Kenner released figures based on Beetlejuice. You know, the word you're not supposed to say 3 times in a row, so I'll just say Beetlejuice. With the upcoming sequel, finally, after all these years coming to theaters this weekend, I figured we'd look at the Kenner figures. But before we do that, let's dig into one of the old commercials from 1989.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice!
Yahoo! It's showtime! Hey, annoying hombres making you do stuff you hate. Don't lose your head. Make them history. Think that's scary? Watch this! Whoa! That went right through me.
Did you see that?
Now watch this. First, a double team. Boom. Now, a double scare. Nobody beats me. So when you want to scare somebody, give me a call.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice! Gotta go.
Now we got that out of the way, let's look at Series 1, which to me was lacking some figures. Being that these were based on the movie, we didn't get any of the females. No Winona Ryder and no Catherine O'Hara. How could you do that line without those? We did get Adam, played by Alec Baldwin, but I don't remember him looking so hip with that hat. I don't understand why he's got that. I don't understand the look of this figure. And then you got Beetlejuice, Swish Kebab. Got a bunch of pokey needles coming out of that one. It looks like a lot of fun. And Beetlejuice Showtime. One of the most famous Beetlejuice looks I guess there is. Then Beetlejuice Spinhead. I wouldn't say this is a classic look. We have Harry the Hunter. Hopefully you remember this character from the movie. It doesn't show him long, but I think most of us remember him. Who can forget about this character right here? He comes with a little pet Beetlejuice, but a cool looking figure. And that was all from Series 1, but that doesn't mean that was all the figures. There was also Series 2, also released in 1989, that had 2 figures in it, both Beetlejuice. There was Beetlejuice that exploded, yep, exploding Beetlejuice. And then there was Beetlejuice Shipwrecked, Beetlejuice that had been shipwrecked. I guess he was aboard the Love Boat. They also did a line of figures called Neighborhood Nasties. There was Hungry Hog. Look at him, all nasty, eating corn on the cob. And then there was Old Buzzard, the figure that actually turned into an old buzzard. They were Street Rat. Yep, turned into a rat. And then you had Teacher Creature, probably the meanest teacher in town. There were some other figures that were planned that didn't get released. There was Beetlejuice Bowling Roll. Billy the Kid, that comes with a Beetlejuice snake. Probably the oddest one of them all, Beetlejuice Cowboy. Man, look at this thing. And there was Beetlejuice Dig-a-Spin. And another one not released, Beetlejuice Doctor. But believe it or not, that still wasn't all the line. It had some cool accessories. There was the Vanishing Vault. You can make Beetlejuice disappear, and it has a little mini Beetlejuice. There was the Phantom Flyer. It's like a motorcycle for Beetlejuice. And the Creepy Cruiser. There he is riding around in style. There was a Gross Out Meter. Told you how gross you are. And, probably the oddest of them all, a snake mask. This thing is just weird. I mean, look at it. Creepy and weird. And although it wasn't released by Kenner, there was an official release Beetlejuice carrying case for your action figures released by Terror Toys, who did a lot of the carrying cases at this time. There was also a talking 16-inch pull the string Beetlejuice doll. It looks like an albino buttweek. These figures are nicely done, and it has a cool little gimmick with them. They kind of fit in really good with the Kenner Police Academy toys around the same time, or even the real Ghostbusters figures. And if you're looking to collect these, maybe you're just getting into Beetlejuice, you can usually pick them up even on the card for around $40 to $50, depending on which one it is. Sometimes cheaper, sometimes more, and loose of course would go cheaper. And I've seen the talking doll sell for around $100 to $200. Now I think there was too many Beetlejuice in this line. I noticed what everybody wanted to play with, it was the coolest one. But it left out some of the key characters that the line just seriously needed. At least again, Winona Ryder, a major character in the film, would have been a good figure for this series. But around the same time there was a Beetlejuice cartoon, and I'm sure Kenner wanted to move more to the cartoon series than the movie series. But do we really need that many Beetlejuice all in one year? And that's a lot of Beetlejuice figures for one line. Anyway, that's a look at the Beetlejuice action figures by Kenner.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.